Alright, so I exchanged my money, got a new t-shirt, and I am heading to a hunting store that will hopefully have bear spray or pepper spray. So apparently there's a hunting store in here somewhere.
Arrive at your destination.
Oh, here.
Arrived.
So if I get eaten by a bear today, and then it comes out in the news and people are like, oh, she should have had bear spray on her, I want you to tell them, I want you to vouch for me and say that she tried. She tried to find bear spray. Look at all these pretty houses and villas. Love the palm tree, reminds me of Florida. So I got a super strong shot of coffee, shot of espresso, and a big old Burke arc for just over $1 total, 50 lek each, which comes to just over $1. Check out this place. 2 layers of barbed wire and giant shards of glass on top of that wall. Alright, so we are out of the city now and on some little back roads.
In about 1 mile, take a left on Shaban Carriage.
Slightly different path than before. That's pretty cool. See some new stuff. I stopped at a pharmacy to get some ibuprofen just in case I get a pinched nerve or something. It's good to be prepared because I don't want to be on the mountain with a pinched nerve and not able to walk down easily. That happened to me about a year ago. Beginning of November, Jesse and I ran a 15-mile race near Dayton, Ohio. It was called the Broken Toe. And they called it the Broken Toe because there's all these little trees, roots sticking up out of the ground, these like nubs. And because it was fall, they were all covered up with leaves and you couldn't see them. So we're all running this 15-mile race and we're all tripping into these things. And after like the 3rd time I kicked one of these and fell, I got a sciatic nerve pinch. And I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles from the finish line still. So I just had to grab a stick to use as a walking stick and I just hobbled my way back. Ooh, look at that tree. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that olive tree. Look at these. Wow, they're huge and beautiful. Wow, look at that thing. This trail is lined with olive trees. Oh my God, did we make it? We made it! Made it to the start of our trail. Wow, it was a journey to start the journey. Oh shit, I can't get up there. That is steep. So apparently there's information on there that would be really useful to me. Ah, there's a sign. Kilometers that way. Oh God, I hope they mean up here and not there. Oh shit. All right. stuff for water. I wasn't getting a hole in my bag. No. It's really beautiful out there. But it is steep. I have to stop every half a mile or so to get some water. This cool little house tucked in the side of the mountain. I want that. That's cool. Heading that way. So I'm taking a little break here in the shade. I don't feel as bad as I look, I promise. It's definitely hot out, but I'm about halfway up the mountain. I think maybe not quite halfway. It's hard to tell because the trails are all windy. There are measurements on there, but I didn't take it. I'm just estimating about halfway up. I have about 3 bottles of water left, so I'm good on water. And I would absolutely kill for my trekking poles right now. They're in my storage unit in Dayton, Ohio. But yeah, it's a nice day. It's a nice trek. I'm really glad that I found the trail today, and I'm really enjoying this hike. I did see one other hiker. He was coming down the hill. Down the mountain. So I'm not the only crazy one out here today. I'm one of 2. It just occurred to me that these are the blazes southeast end of the trail. It took me a little too long to figure that out, but that's cool. I take screenshots of my GPS map on all trails ever so often, just in case I lose service, but I have pretty good service up here, and it's been able to keep me on path. But it's good to know those are there, just in case, because there's a lot of side little roads and driveways, paths and whatnot, so you could get lost without them. All right, so this sign seems to think it's going to take me another 2 hours and 15 minutes to get to Mount Dajti. Dajti. I'm a little disappointed in you, sign. I thought it was closer than that. But in case that is true, I am gonna ration my water. It should be pretty good. I got 2 full ones, an empty one, and some sips left. That'll be enough to get us to the top. And I know there's stuff up there where I'll be able to buy water. I can see the top of the cable cars. Man, that's steep. But that's where we're gonna come back down. Saying we again. All right. It's very hot. Not a lot of shade up here. It's kind of like being in the desert, except you're on a mountain going straight up. Yeah, desert mountain straight up. All right, time to hit the trail. So I think I understand why it's going to take so long. There is a longer trail, which is the one that I'm going to end up going down, that gets you to Mount Dajti. It kind of curves around a little bit. But apparently there used to be one here somewhere. Doesn't seem to exist anymore. But according to my map, there was one here that was a little bit more direct. But we are going this way. Found a really cool view. If you look down there, you can see the little cable cars. Look over there, you can see the lake off in the distance. And the cable cars go all the way up there. It's super steep. That looks so scary. Wow. Yeah, we're riding them back down. All right, I have got to get a better camera. Look at this view. Oh my gosh, my phone does not do this justice at all. There's Tirana. We hiked from all the way over there. There's the cable cars. Go near home. Oh, where is it? There they are. Trail's starting to get pretty overgrown at this point. Still have a ways to go. It winds back and forth up the mountain. We're not super far from the cable cars, but it's straight up there. So the trail, of course, kind of winds back and forth for a while to get you up there. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of closed in here. Looks like there's a little bit of a landslide here at some point. But this is where our trail goes, so hopefully we can get around it. A couple people paragliding over the mountains. That's got to be an amazing view. Really good walking stick. It was sitting right before a point that right before a landslide. It's almost like someone left it there just in case someone would need it, and I did. So it helped me not slide off the mountain. I'm being dramatic. It really wasn't that bad. I wouldn't have slid off the mountain, but I could have rolled my ankle or something. Something definitely got eaten here. Gonna keep on moving. This cute little house tucked into the side of the mountain here. With some vines growing. Looks like some grapevines. Very cute. I wonder how they get stuff up here, because this trail's been washed out a couple times over. Looks like they might have another access point, but I'm not really sure. I'd love to live here. What a great little spot. I have passed a couple of very, very large turds. And I'm not a turd expert. I don't know one animal's turds from another animal's turds. But I do know those were unusually large turds full of seeds. And I'm guessing they could potentially be bear turds. Oh, there's a sign. A little confusing. Not sure if it's turned around or if I'm supposed to. Damn it, I don't know. Let me look at my map. There's a trail that goes this way. It's pretty overgrown looking. And there's a trail that goes this way. I'm pretty sure this is the one that my map is leading me down, but I'm going to double check. Nope. I am heading down this extremely narrow, overgrown trail. This is where it doubles back, and now we start heading back up the mountain. This is the last climb. Oh, geez. This is pretty, but again, it's just overgrown a little bit, which makes me a little nervous. Has some beehives. I'm trying to make a little bit of noise so I don't accidentally sneak up on any creatures that don't want to be snuck up on. Just gonna take it relatively slow and chill. Try not to upset any bees or bears. Whoa! Look at that. That's the biggest snail I've ever seen. Holy shit. Look at the size of that thing. Alright. Now this is very pretty, but a little nerve-wracking. Getting there. So I'm having to take a lot more breaks now because we're coming up on the last leg of this trail. It's very steep and I'm just kind of tired. I've gone up the mountain about 3-point-something miles, and I hiked about 4 miles to get to the trail. And it's definitely, as you can see, very closed in now. But we're not too far from the top. Probably a little less than a mile. It's just pretty steep, but the shade is nice. There's a little bit of a breeze. And I have about 1 bottle of water left. So we're good on water. Yeah, we're getting there. All right. So I think I have about, this time I actually did some measurements, about half a mile left. And this is definitely the hardest leg. It's very steep. But fortunately, the coverage of the trees and the breeze makes it nice and cool. But this is getting pretty extreme. Found this random little pond. Getting pretty close to the top of the trail. But I might dip in there a little bit just to cool off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was stupid. I was underprepared. I had enough water, but not enough electrolytes, and I got extremely exhausted through the most extreme part of this hike. And it was a little scary, and I was too far in to turn around. And then the trail went off course considerably, and I got slightly lost. And this is right about the time the sun was starting to go down a little bit, and it was a little scary, to say the least. Fortunately, I never lost my connection to my map. I was able to find my way back to the trail. It does go significantly off course from where it says it does, though. But I have found civilization, and I'm gonna make it. So this trail dumps you off right behind a shooting range. I mean, paintball range, apparently. I don't want to get shot by anything at the end of that trail.
My way, just go. Stop anticipating something you can't hold.